Hi, so this is 11 weeks after my surgery. I'm currently at my post-operative appointment, and I just wanted to say that my experience as a whole has been incredibly positive. Looking back on just like the whole process of like going to my consultation and arranging the day and how supportive everyone was really nice. It made a massive difference because obviously this is such a big decision, so even small things such as arranging whether you need to stay close or have to get here, like Jennifer was really helpful, and yeah, just a really supportive team. So I would definitely recommend choosing Dr. De Silva's service for that reason. For the actual surgical experience, I was incredibly nervous because I've never had any sort of surgery before, and that was the main issue which I found daunting because I knew I wanted the surgery, but in my head it was the kind of the unknown which made me nervous and made me doubt whether it was the right decision. But on the day, you've just got to keep calm and trust that afterwards it's going to be so worth it, and that these are professionals. Like Dr. Silva does this so regularly. You've just got to trust that you and him have had the right communication, that you're going to get the result you want or as close to it as possible, and that it is a safe, like reliable, sorry, I have to chuckle a bit. It is a good experience, and as well, having sedation rather than general anaesthetic, I'm really pleased that we went for that option, because again, I've never had any sort before, and I wasn't sure how I would react to general anaesthetics. I know a lot of people react badly, and my mum does, so it's quite likely I may have done. So the fact that we went for sedation was really positive because it meant that you could leave literally half an hour after the surgery whenever you come around, whenever you feel ready, and you just feel so much more with it than at the end of it. My family were amazed at how aware of my surroundings, how okay I felt after the surgery considering. So actually it was a really good option, and yeah, it just made it a lot quicker, and I didn't have any sort of like nausea issues. You just come through and you just feel a bit weary. I didn't have any pain. I didn't need to take painkillers during my recovery. It was more just the discomfort of being really congested, and that only lasts a week. As soon as you're cleared out and have the cast off, all is fine. Another main worry of mine was kind of getting back to life after the surgery. So I knew I wanted it done, and I knew that it would go smoothly, but I was more worried about how will I feel comfortable going out in public, will I be able to go back to the gym, like how soon will all these things happen for me. And I was starting a new job 4 weeks after the surgery as well, so that was kind of in the back of my mind, how comfortable will I feel. But I knew I wanted it done, now was the best time for me, so I went for it. And I was, again, really pleasantly surprised at how I managed to get on with my day-to-day things. I eased myself into it, so the second and third week, just little bits and bobs, pop into the shops, nothing strenuous, because you're conscious that you're still in the very early healing process. But within the 4 weeks, I visited my friends in Oxford. I had to fly to New York for my new job and go out and socialise, and it was absolutely fine. I wasn't overly aware of it or conscious. Obviously you're careful, as you would be, but it's not at the forefront of your mind. You just get on with life, and I didn't, like I said, wasn't uncomfortable or have any pain. It just felt like a normal nose, and that was my biggest surprise, how normal it felt so quickly. So I think that would be like the main thing I want to get across to anybody who is considering having this done. That's what's holding them back. It doesn't hinder you as much as you think it will in the recovery process. You've just got to be sensible. So yeah, this is me now, 2 and a bit months later, and I'm so pleased. I can really see a difference. Like even after I had the cast off and it was all swollen, it looked better than it did before. So no, and it's just going to keep improving, as obviously the final results don't show for 6 months to a year. So, but very happy as it is. So if you're thinking about it, I would 100% from my experience recommend